Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 58 of the Dictionary Audiobook project. A couple things, as I'm sure you can tell. We are outside, not inside. Today is kind of a louder day at the moment, so I figured might as well switch it up with the porch, a change of pace, if you will. So that's kind of a fun new thing we're trying. This will also probably be a kind of a loud episode, so we'll see how that affects the audio. Will there be more pauses, or will more words be skipped? Who's to say? I'll probably just be taking more pauses. Second thing is, you may see that I'm kind of dressed up. I have a tie. I have a tie. I just had an interview before recording this video, which is quite exciting. I think it went really well, actually. I think the interview went quite well, and I'm hopeful that this will be a good recording. But until then, we'll hear back about that later. But for now, let's do some reading of the dictionary. Today we're starting with the word black bear. So let's get into it. Let's see how this sounds. I'll just be speaking more loudly. I love New York. And I mean that though, I do love New York. Black bear, noun, a usually black bird bear of North American forests. Black belt 1, noun, an area densely populated by black people. Black belt 2, noun, one who holds the rating of expert in judo or karate, also the rating itself. Blackberry, noun, usually black or purple juicy but seedy edible fruits of various brambles, also a plant bearing this fruit. Blackbird, noun, any of various birds as the red-winged blackbird, of which the male is largely or wholly black. Blackboard, noun, a smooth, usually dark surface used for writing or drawing on the chalk. Black body, noun, a body or surface that completely absorbs instant radiation with no reflection. Black box, noun, one, a usually complicated electronic device whose components and workings are unknown and mysterious to the user. 2, a device used in aircraft to report complicated conversation and flight data. Black Death, noun, an epidemic of bacterial plague, and especially bubonic plague, that spread rapidly in Europe and Asia in the 14th century. Blacken, verb, 1, to make or become black. 2, defame, sully. Blackened, adjective, coated with spices and quickly seared in a very hot skillet. Blackened swordfish. Black eye, noun, a discoloration of the skin around the eye from bruising. Black-eyed Susan, noun, a North American coneflower that is deep yellow to orange flower heads with dark conical centers. Blackface, noun, a dark makeup worn to mimic the appearance of a black person, especially to mock or ridicule black people. Blackfoot, noun, a member of an indigenous people of Montana, Alberta, and Saskatchewan, also their language. Blackguard, noun, scoundrel, rascal. Blackhead, noun, a small, usually dark, oily mass plugging the outlet of a skin gland. Black hole, noun, a celestial object with a gravitational field so strong that light cannot escape from it. Black ice, noun, a thin layer of ice in a paved road that is very difficult to see. Blacking, noun, a substance applied to something to make it black. Blackjack 1, noun, 1, a leather-covered club with a flexible handle. 2, a card game in which the object is to be dealt cards having a higher count than the dealer but not exceeding 21. Blackjack 2, verb, to hit with or as if with a blackjack. Black light, noun, an invisible ultraviolet light. Blacklist, noun, A list of persons who are disapproved of and are to be punished or boycotted. Blacklist, verb. Black Lives Matter, noun. A movement founded in 2013 to end white supremacy to support black communities. Blackmail, noun. Extortion by threats, especially of public exposure. Also, something so extorted. Blackmail, verb. Blackmailer, noun. Black market, noun. Illicit trade in goods, also a place where such trade is carried on. Good song. I'll get that one second, and then we'll carry on. Black mass, noun. Black mass, noun. A travesty of the Christian mass ascribed to worshippers of Satan. Black Muslim, noun. A member of a chiefly black group that professes Islamic religious belief. Black nationalist, noun. A member of a black advocate. Member of a black advocacy group in the U.S., especially in the 1960s and 1970s, has sought to empower black people financially, promote a sense of black community, and identity, and form a separate self-governing black nation. Black nationalism, noun. Black on black, adjective, involving a black person against another black person. Black on black crime. Blackout, noun. 1. A period of darkness due to electrical power failure. 2. A transitory loss or dulling of vision or consciousness. 3. The prohibition or restriction of the telecasting of a sports event. Blackout, verb. Black pepper, noun. A spice that consists of the dry berry of a pepper plant, ground with the black husk still on. Black power, noun. The mobilization of the political and economic power of black Americans, especially to compel respect for their rights and improve their condition. Black sheep, noun. A member of a group who is disreputable, or not regarded favorably. Blacksmith, noun. A smith who forges iron. Blacksmithing, noun. This is really the quietest it could be right now. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Blackstrap molasses. Noun, a thick, dark molasses obtained from successive processing of raw sugar. Blackthorn, noun. Blackthorn, noun. The European thorny plum. Black tie, adjective. Characterized by or requiring semi-formal evening clothes consisting of a usually black tie, tuxedo for men, a formal dress for women. Blacktop, noun, a dark tarry material as asphalt, used especially for surfacing roads. Used especially for surfacing roads. Black Widow, noun, a venomous New World spider having the female black and an hourglass-shaped red mark on the underside of the abdomen. Bladder, noun, a sac in which liquid or gas is stored, especially one in a vertebrate in which urine passes from the kidneys. Blade 1, noun, 1, a leaf of a plant and especially of a grass, also the flat part of a leaf as distinguished from its stalk. 2, something as the flat part of an oar or an arm of a propeller, resembling the blade of a leaf. 3, the cutting part of an instrument or tool. 4, sword, also swordsman. 5, a dashing man. 6, the runner of an ice skate. Bladed, adjective. Blade 2, verb, to skate on inline skates. Blader, noun. Blame, noun, an inflammatory swelling or sore. Blame 1, verb, 1, to find fault with. 2, to hold responsible or responsible for. Synonyms: censure, denounce, condemn, criticize. Blamable, adjective. Blame 2, noun, 1, censure, reproof. 2, responsibility for fault or error. Synonyms: guilt, fault, culpability. Onus. Blameless, adjective. Blamelessly, adverb. Blamelessness, noun. Blameworthy, adjective. Deserving blame. Blameworthiness, noun. Blanch, verb. To make or become white or pale. Beer blanched her cheeks. Blancmange, noun, a dessert made from gelatin or a starchy substance in milk, usually sweetened and flavored. Bland, adjective, 1, smooth in manner, suave. A bland smile. 2, gently soothing, a bland diet. Also, insipid. Synonyms: gentle, mild, soft, balmy. Blandly, adverb. Blandness, noun. Blandishment, noun. Flattering or coaxing speech or action. Cajolery, yeah. Blank 1, adjective. 1, showing or causing an appearance of dazed dismay. Also expressionless. 2, free from writing or marks, also having spaces to be filled in. 3, dull, empty, blank moments. 4, absolute, downright, a blank refusal. 5, not shaped in final form. Blankly, adverb. Blankness, noun. Blank 2, noun. This may actually be our last word, I'm starting to realize. I'll do that aside. Let me just make sure. Okay. All right, we have a few more, and then we'll knock it out. Blank 2, noun. 1, empty space. 2, a form with spaces for the entry of data. 3, an unfinished form as of a key. 4, a cartridge with propellant and a seal but no projectile. Blank 3, verb. 1, to cover or close up. Obscure. 2, to keep from scoring. Blank check, noun. 1, a signed check with the amount unspecified. 2, a complete freedom of action. Blanket 1, noun. 1, a heavy woven, often woolen covering. Blanket 2, a covering layer, a blanket of snow. Blanket 2, verb, cover with a blanket. Blanket 3, adjective, covering a group or class. Blanket insurance. Also applicable in all instances. Blanket rules. Blank verse. Noun, unrhymed iambic pentameter. Blare, verb, to sound loud and harsh. Also to proclaim loudly. That's the word we're going to end on. This video is a bit of a short one. I do apologize. As you can tell, I am outside, so I'll let that train go by real quick, and we'll get back to it. Back to my outro. As I was saying, thank you all for watching. I promise tomorrow we will be inside. It'll probably be quiet. So until then, my name is Ethan Anthony. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.